Welcome, friends. Welcome in Aagaaz. It's been a couple weeks that I'm throwing another podcast. When it comes to exercise, the physical benefits are well documented from lowering blood pressure and your risk of some diseases to improving your physical appearance. Increasingly, the spotlight is being shown on the mental health benefits of working out. And yes, science backs this up. Since March 2020, as we are on and off with lockdowns, almost trapped inside our homes, instability of job scenarios, it affected badly on our mental health. Today, I invited a certified personal fitness trainer, seventh degree black belt in Korean Hapkido, master instructor in Yoon's martial arts school, and a lovely human being, Bobby. It's Women Empowerment Month, and Bobby trains lots of women. Let's talk why staying active and staying fit is so important at any age of life and how it helps in our lives. Welcome in my podcast, Bobby. Hope you had a great weekend.
Thank you. Yes, I did have a great weekend. Thank you for having me on your podcast, Deepshika. It's an honor to be here.
Bobby, you are a fitness instructor and this in this
Yes.
industry for a very long time.
Yeah,
Why
since
working?
2003. Yep.
Yeah, why working out is so important?
So, working out, first of all, we can I can list the benefits. We can have you know, a 3 hour podcast on just the benefits of working out. But basically, I think it gives people mental clarity. It gives them confidence with themselves, not only with image of their body and how they perceive themselves, but also it gives them confidence for the future. So people who exercise can feel that they are healthy at the moment and they will continue to be as healthy as they can for the future. So they know in the future they won't have the underlying health conditions that might affect their retirement or might affect their time with their family. So I think that's very important.
This has been a decade of greatest fitness trends. Do you
Yes.
think people walk the same talk?
Often, a lot of people don't, unfortunately. You can see that all over Instagram and Facebook. As soon as somebody wants to work out, or once they start working out, they post it all over social media. They post it for a little while, and then they get, sick of it, or they it becomes mundane, and they decide then to mock their fitness, and sometimes they'll put funny memes on why you know fitness they shouldn't be working out and stuff like that. Bottom line is, I think they just can't keep it a habit, and instead of making it a one-time thing or a yearly thing, or on my New Year's resolution I'm going to get fit and just get fit enough for my wedding or get fit enough for my birthday or for my vacation. People need to think of it a different way, and we need to get fit for life.
Yeah, as a lifestyle, because I think staying fitness or
Absolutely.
keeping your healthy lifestyle is more kind of a lifestyle. It's not like a quick fix for anything.
100% Deepshika. I think you hit the nail on the head there. A lot of people there, we just want a quick fix, especially here in North America. Everything is quick and easy, and we carry that over to our fitness. If everybody made that a habit, made fitness a habit, then just start off slow, and that's all people. As you said, people sometimes they don't walk the walk that they talk. Um, so if people did something simple, so I tell people who just starting working out, get up in the morning, do as many push-ups as you can, as many sit-ups as you can, and many squats as you can. For most people, it'll be maybe one or two of each. But guess what? The next day, it'll be three, four. and then it'll build up, build up, build up until, okay, I'm ready for something more. I don't have to do my push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. I can do something more, and then it starts to become a habit. And I think, you know, I think it's so important to just do even a little bit every day. I heard I forget who said that quote, but it's such a simple thing to remember. Break a sweat every day. Break just a sweat every day, and you'll stay healthy.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's so sweet and simple. Break your
Yes,
sweat
yes,
every day. Yeah.
yes, yes,
As it's Women Empowerment month, and we will focus more on women fitness today. That's why, when I invited you, I asked you that, I see lots of women around, and as a mom, as a wife, I always think that health of a lady, health of a woman in house is very, very important. Uh,
absolutely.
Women are more flowing in the trend. Women join gyms, buying annual memberships. Now, I said join the gyms. I'm not saying they are doing something there.
Yes, yes,
They pay for a lot on supplements, their proteins, and they brag loudly that I have a personal trainer for 2 years or
sure,
whatever. But they can't reach to their goals. What do
sure.
you think that why this is happening?
I think it's our society. I think it's too many temptations in our society. Junk food and making it okay, making it fine to eat unhealthy and live an unhealthy lifestyle, and to be forgiven for doing those things. So, fortunately, medicine does forgive us. If we get sick, well, we can remedy with medicine. Uh, our medicine nowadays and our medical research is just getting better and better. And I think in a couple of years we're going to be in a very good place when people get sick. I think people are going to heal. But why don't we do preventative? That's what we have to think about, is preventative medicine. And that the number one preventive medicine, I think, is exercise. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
Absolutely. So, when people are, you know, you know, they are just exaggerating the situation that, oh, yes, it's a trend. I am going to the gym or something, but on the other hand, again, the thing comes that they are not applying it as a change of lifestyle, as
right.
a lifestyle, methods. Yeah,
Yes.
that's why
Yes.
it's happening. And as you mentioned about mental fitness, how
Yes.
gyms and fitness training helps people mentally.
Well, I think it conditions people to persevere. I mean, anybody who's been in the gym and pushes themselves in a gym can feel that they can overcome a lot of obstacles. For example, so I'll just give you a simple example. You get on a bench press and you start just pressing that weight, and then your trainer or your program says, okay, you have to finish those 10 reps, and you'll push yourself, and you'll be surprised on how much you can accomplish, um, that you before the workout you didn't think you can accomplish.
Yes.
Deepshika, the hardest part of going to the gym is putting on your shoes in the morning,
Yes.
tying your shoes. That's the hardest part, is just getting ready to do it. Once you're there, you're fine. And I think, it'll give people mental clarity. And of course, there's a lot of physiological effects that happen when you train. Different, not to get too scientific, but, your body starts to produce different endorphins, different hormones that make you feel good. They're feel good hormones,
Yeah.
and exercise does that for you. So it's natural. Um, you know, um, I also, I've been doing, like you said, hot keto for my entire life, since I was 9 years old. Never stopped. And currently, I also do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I can tell you, it's therapy. It's
Yes.
therapy to me.
Yeah,
I
it
don't, I
is.
don't, I don't feel like I get depressed just like everybody else, especially in this climate. Everything, our businesses have really suffered, and so you have to think about your kids, and I think, and you know, I really care about my students, and of course my own kids are my everything. And sometimes when you can't really do anything about the current climate, you get depressed. What saves most people who are blessed with having a fitness as a lifestyle is that we can use exercise as therapy to help us clear our mind. But the problem, Deepshika, with a lot of people is they can't find the right avenue of fitness for themselves. I'm
Yes.
lucky that I found martial arts, and martial arts is my calling. But I know I talk to a lot of people, and they're like, "Oh, I like dance, so maybe I should do dance for fitness." I'm like, "Yeah, do that." Some people say, "Well, I want to compete. The only way I can get better is if I compete." Like, yeah, do martial arts or compete in a fitness contest or something. If that floats your boat. So people have to find what makes them happy. It's not one size fits all. Everybody has a different personality, so you have to find the fitness that works for you, and it'll be amazing for your mental clarity, mental health, and it's actually very cheap therapy and very cheap medicine.
Yeah, and as you said that you are lucky that you found martial arts, and I would say that I'm lucky that I found you
Oh,
first of
thank
all
you.
through Mehtab, and during this Corona period, how you kept us busy, kept me busy and fit. And yes, you're right. The thing you told me, I was just recalculating everything. That first day, if first thing in the morning when I am tying my shoes at 6 o'clock to
Yeah.
attend your class, when whole household is sleeping, and I'm the only one coming down and punching bags on your instructions, then
Yes.
yes, you're right. Good hormones, it really very feel good hormones that working on the body. You're absolutely right.
Yes. Yes.
I think not everyone is lucky that who can find good trainer like you.
Oh, thank
And
you so
also
much.
our
I
kids
think.
are very lucky. Even your martial arts students are very lucky. Who found you, and they're getting great benefit from you.
You're gonna make me blush.
I will tell Mehtab to edit that. You're
Okay.
right. And now Corona changed the world.
Yes.
And also now in phase two of easing restrictions.
Yes.
Indoor gym facilities are allowed to open, though
Hmm.
gym owners are not happy.
No.
And I know you are one of them. Why so?
Yes. I think a mistake has been made by our government by not consulting with more of us, more of the professionals. Sure, they had town hall calls and stuff like that, and they take our advice with a grain of salt. But we are the experts. We know what people can and cannot do inside our studio that we have been running for decades, some of us for decades. So, for example, um, people can go inside a gym right now and train by themselves with a lot of other people, but they can't do fitness classes. Now, if someone can show me the science behind that and how what they are doing now is safer than having a strict class where we can keep everybody at 3 meters apart, everybody at their own stations, maybe even everybody masked if they want to do that. If they want to go that far, that's fine. But how is it safer that people pass by each other Sometimes mix up their water bottles because everything is chaotic. And things can happen that way. And also where they're not thinking about injury. If
Yes.
there's not an instructor or someone who's
Supervise
in
them.
the gym supervising what's going on, there will be injuries. There will be injuries. So I firmly believe that an instructor needs to be there. An instructor needs to guide people through the class, uh, and uh, and that I don't think government officials understand that. Maybe because it's not their fault because they're not in our shoes. They're not. They don't teach our classes. They don't know. They could be participants in our classes, but they have not taught classes, as far as I know. Maybe I'm wrong, but if they have taught classes, they would know that it's much safer just to you know, keep the same the protocols of keeping people distance, and then you know, I can almost guarantee there'll be no spread. There'll be no spread. Even if someone came in with a virus, as long as you keep good distance, you'll be fine. So I think that yeah, they're doing things wrong there, and at the same time, then people who are in the fitness industry, um, they don't have to rely on government income.
Hmm.
They can rely on their hard work, and now we have to work double. And some people even blame us. There are people who have no idea what we're going through, and I get phone calls every day for personal training. Every day, I get people to ask me, can I do personal training? And I tell them what I charge, and they say, why can't you guys in this climate charge less? Right? So they're making it our fault, that we charge what we charge, but we have to charge what we charge to stay open and to survive. This is our job for most fitness trainers. This is our full-time job. That's what we do. That's what we do to feed ourselves and our family and to thrive.
uh, uh, During this corona period, most of the time, actually not most of the time, all the time,
Yes.
personal training and the other fitness classes, they were through Zoom. What
Yeah.
do you think it made your life little difficult now when this thing will be over, is getting over?
I think Zoom has been a godsend.
Okay.
Zoom has been fantastic. Without Zoom, how else could I have carried on my classes? If this happened in the 1990s, this pandemic or endemic, as they're saying now, um, happened in the 1990s, how else are we going to administer health and fitness? Everybody
Yeah.
would have to go out on their own and do their own thing. And like I said, a lot of injuries would happen. People would be going to the hospitals not because of corona, but because they're injuring themselves because they're doing the wrong
Right.
wrong exercises, wrong techniques. Um, so in any case, Zoom has been excellent, but I believe it's temporary. Nothing replaces um, a one-on-one experience or in-class experience, especially the camaraderie amongst students. So you go to my Zoom class, Deepshika, and you can see that even in Zoom, there's, before the class, after the class, you kind of feel like there's a camaraderie. We just gotta, all the people that were there gotta work out with you, work out together. They kind of feel like they're your friends.
Yeah.
And and that's, and I like that too. And I feel like you guys are more than my clients, my students. You guys are like family, because I wake up, 3 times a week with you guys. I help you work out. I show you the proper technique as best as I can, and you guys get through the workout, and there's a sense of pride after every single workout that you guys accomplished it, and you guys are committed to doing it. Some of you guys, you for, been doing Zoom with me for like a year now. since last March, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's nice to do it in person, but second best is Zoom.
So you think that people will move to Zoom to one-on-one very soon?
I don't think so. That's what people are saying, that people will go to Zoom. It's easier. I think there'll be some people, but I think the majority of people will
Come
still want that
One.
one-on-one experience. But at the same time, let's say we have this option now. We have this option that wasn't really known to people before. Like, it opened my eyes. I train a few people now on Zoom one-on-one, and I haven't seen them for a long time, like in person, but it still feels like I can see their growth. I can see what they're doing, and it's not as good as in person, but it's because I can't get the hands-on, correct the technique. But we can do the best we can with what we have, and Zoom provides that for sure. But I don't think it's going to replace one-on-one fitness.
One-on-one, yeah.
No.
My lots of women audience, they are listening you. What is your message to them about staying fit and active, especially to women in our community? I want you to focus on all women, but yes, on our community. Because you are teaching lots of, you're dealing with lots of people in South Asian community.
Yes. I think you need to do it for you. I think you need to do it for your personal growth. A lot of women, not just in the South Asian community, but also most women sometimes do it for the wrong reasons. For some do it for vanity. Some do it for a temporary fix. But I think there are a lot of people that do it just to increase their health, just to get just to feel good. And as we were talking before, Deepshika, about, the mental and physiological benefits that you can get from fitness. I think to feel strong about yourself, to feel empowered, fitness will do that for you. And I think I'm being biased by saying this, but martial arts will definitely do that for you. Yeah, it'll make you feel strong. I mean, Deepshika, you've hit gloves with me, hit mitts with me in the past. How does that make you feel after you finish? Doesn't that make you feel powerful?
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes, it is.
so I think it's needed. I think it's needed, especially in this climate right now. I mean, we just heard about an awful thing that happened in Princess Island Park there with the racism, and a woman got attacked there, and it was racially motivated. And I mean, we live in this world together, but sometimes we have to feel empowered that we can walk down the street and not be afraid of the person next to me, not be shy of the person next to me, not worry about the person who's passing me. So I think fitness and martial arts definitely gives women power. It'll make you feel. It'll make your life feel more powerful. You don't have to depend on other people.
And now, last but not the least, now government is planning to ease more restrictions. And what do you think? Is gym easing is in the list, or you don't know much about that?
Well, today they didn't lift any restrictions. So I don't think that their science is perfect, on what they should open, what they should not. What the government should do is present the science to the public, not hidden in medical journals, but in layman's language, so everybody can understand what's going on. And then people will respect that. People will respect that more and say, oh, I see. They cannot open gyms because this, and this is happening in gyms. But that kind of news is not coming out to us. So we're all led to think they're doing it for different reasons. So if we can, as a civilized and democratic society, the government officials should give everybody the science behind why we are closing gyms, why we are restricting it this way. But they will not. They just say, we're restricting.
I think these
But there
things
needs
are
to be science.
yeah, I think these things are more politically biased now. They're mostly politically driven now, because even government, even Dr. Dina Henshaw, she's the medical officer only. She's saying things that are politically driven, and even our politics, they don't know much what to do. So those things are politically driven too. I think it's more of a chaos. I think situation will be better only and only when everyone will get their 2 doses of vaccination. I think that would be the right time for everything.
That's what they're saying, but a lot of people are not believing that right now, because we've been led down a road of misinformation. Mm-hmm. So there is no guarantee. We have no guarantee right now, and the government officials are not giving us guarantee, because they cannot give us a guarantee that after we all get vaccinated, that we're going to go back to normal. Mm-hmm. That's the hope. They're giving people hope, but we don't know for sure. So in the meantime, we just have to do what we can under the circumstances. But I think the government officials should be obligated to give people information based on science, not politics.
Right. Thank you, Bobby. Thanks for your time, and I would say that keep on doing the good work, and you are doing amazingly great. Hopefully, again, I'm saying, again, yeah, what you were saying?
You said I'm doing great, but I said, so are you.
Yeah, thank you. So I can just hope, even I know the word hope is very difficult to digest these days, but yes, I hope that situation will be clearing very soon, and I would train with you one-on-one very soon, and nice. So thanks a lot, and I will talk to you later.
Thank you, Deepshika.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Guys, I hope that you enjoyed the talk with the certified personal trainer and master instructor Bobby in the podcast today, and I hope you will understand the need of fitness workout in your lifestyle, and how it is so important, not just for a physical appearance, to improve your physical appearance, but also it helps in boosting your mood, improving your sleep, and easing symptoms of stress, anxiety, and depression. So we'll talk very soon on my podcast with some other on some other topic with some other personality. Until then, see ya.